5 cheapest countries to live in the world. Indonesia. At $340 a month, this is the cheapest place to live in the world. Located between the Indian and Pacific Oceans, in Southeast Asia is the Republic of Indonesia. It is home to approximately 17,000 islands. It's the world's largest island country. It has a total population of 264 million people, which also makes it the world's 4th most populated country. Certain places like Bali and Jakarta that are more comparable on price to other major Western cities around the world. But places like Senggigi and Lombok can provide you with accommodation and living expenses for as little as $340 a month. It will cost you approximately $142 a month for a 1-bedroom studio apartment, or $12 a night for a hotel. Luxuries like beer, coffee and coconuts cost as low as 89 cents for a beer, 10 cents for a coconut, 71 cents for coffee and $1.77 for a meal out. Bolivia. At $431 per month, this is a landlocked country that is located in the western part of South America. The current population living over a total area of 1,098,581 square kilometers is approximately 11.05 million people. The country is made up of a multi-ethnic society which includes American Indians, Africans, Asians, Europeans, and Mestizos. It is the 5th largest country in South America and the 27th largest country in the whole world. People who know how to speak Spanish would be very pleased to know that Spanish is the official and predominant language here. At the same time, there are also 36 other indigenous languages spoken here. A 1 BHK studio apartment in La Paz, which is known as one of the cheapest cities, will cost you around $145 a month, or $23 a night in an Airbnb. Beer and coffee here will cost you around $1 each, and a typical meal will cost you all of $2. Nepal. At $450 a month, this country is located in Southeast Asia, mainly in the Himalayas, but also includes parts in the Indo-Gangetic Plain. Across a landmass of 147,181 square kilometers, reside 29.3 million. It is the 48th largest country by population and the 93rd largest country by area in the world. It borders 2 countries that are China and India. At $164 you will get a 1-bedroom studio apartment in one of the cheapest cities, Pokhara, or you'll spend about $23 a night in an Airbnb. Beer will cost you around $1, coffee is approximately 73 cents and a meal out can cost around $2.08. Vietnam. This country will cost you all of $500 to live in for an entire month, as it's one of the cheapest countries in the world by far. It is easternmost on the Southeast Asian Indo-Chinese peninsula and shares borders with China, Laos, and Cambodia. You can find 95.5 million people living over a total landmass of 331,212 square kilometers. The capital of this country is the city of Hanoi. However, you may find that the Ho Chi Minh City is its most populated city. If you choose to stay here, the cheapest city is Nha Trang, which will cost you around $259 a month for a 1-bedroom apartment in the city, or $24 a night in an Airbnb. It will cost approximately 58 cents for a coffee, 86 cents for a beer and $1.73 for a meal out. Argentina. At $542 a month, a person can get a single-person accommodation and living expenses for a whole month. This is another Spanish-speaking country which is located in the southern half of South America. It borders Chile, Bolivia, Paraguay, Brazil, Uruguay, the South Atlantic Ocean and the Drake Passage. It is the 8th largest country in the world and the 2nd largest after Brazil. It covers a mainland area of 2,780, 400 km² with a total population of approximately 44 million people. In the city of Salta, you can get a one-bedroom apartment for $100 a month, or roughly $27 a night depending on the time of year. Beer is around 80 cents and coffee is roughly 55 cents, but a meal out will cost you approximately $1.70.